Hello there, hello there, welcome back. We're going to continue our work on my western town as we just arrive at the western town here. Oh, well, the train always seems to be a little buggy when entering for some reason. I think it's because I added the second train, my survival train here. And for some reason, it doesn't quite like that as much. There we go. We've arrived at the station here. Let's go to the end of the line, because these ones are they just end. They just end here for now. But yeah, we're here at the train station. Yeah, this is track number 2. I actually did the whole build for the train station. I'll show you around a little bit, but if you want to see it in more detail, and especially if you want to see me actually build it, I just posted the video for that as well on the channel, so you can watch this afterwards. And then today we're going to actually continue building more in our town, because we actually did quite a lot. As you can see, we got a whole build over here, which is like a warehouse on top of this track. Let's go on top of the train. It's the best viewpoint. So yeah, the central station. I called the city or the town ARK and saw someone commenting that, and that is a pretty brilliant name. So I decided to go with that for the town. And as you can see, got a nice little warehouse going on over here, where we can unload or load on all the goods for the trains, etc, etc. And then we've got the overpass to every track. Yeah, it's coming together quite nicely, I would say. And then of course we got some details over there as well. And then if we just continue this way, this is second train here. This is actually my survival train that I'm working on. And then here we got the main train station. The pyramid tutorial is up right now for tier 2 members, and I believe it's scheduled for tomorrow for everyone else. So either you need to wait one more day, or you can become a member, support me a little bit, and then you can watch it instantly, because every video I post has early access for members. All right, but this is the main train station over here. So we got some side building here. We got a main building right here. Central Station, Arkansas. And yeah, this is looking quite nice, in my opinion. And it looks right out over the little western town that we have been working on. Let's actually take these stairs down right into the town center. And that will hopefully help us get a little bit back into the vibes of this town. Now I've actually added in the scribbles mod, which I used for the signs on top of the train station there. So I will probably at some point, yeah, at some point I probably will update the signs that we have so far, because now we use the billboards for every building, which, I mean, it's fine, but it's you can definitely make some nicer signs with the other ones, or maybe add in a little bit of variation at least. You know, some of these buildings are probably fine with this big billboard, but others, you probably want to change it up a little bit. And today we're just going to be building some more. We're going to add in some more buildings. Thanks, Andrew. I'm glad people really like the pyramid, because, you know, everyone, of course, is building a lot of Western stuff with all the Frontier pack skins and all the new decoration options that we've got. As did I, because I was very motivated to try those out and start working on them. But originally, before we knew what was actually going to be in the pack, I was planning on doing like a pyramid build. Like, if you're planning anything for Scorched with the Adobe, I was like, yeah, I gotta make a pyramid. But then I got carried away with the Western stuff for a little bit. But I finally decided, you know what? Let's change it up a little bit. Let's do a little pyramid build, because, I mean, that's just using the Adobe, so everyone can use it as well. Frontier, of course, only if you have the DLC as well, or someone that gives you the skin from the DLC, I guess. So yeah, today I think what we're gonna do is probably continue Main Street. So we got a little start to Main Street right here. We've got a saloon, we got the hotel, we got 2 houses, then we got another house on the corner there. We got the Undertaker, the gun shop, general store, and a bank. And I think today we're gonna start or continue the main road right over here, so that we're gonna fill in this little corner until the other stairs of the train station, basically. So this is gonna be a main square. It's gonna be a little bit more open. And I think the first build that we're gonna do is probably gonna be somewhere right over here, as like the corner of the street, lining up with the stairs to the train station, and right on the square as well with the saloon. I think that is probably a pretty smart place to be at. I am, however, gonna need some tools as well, so let's get out a hatchet and a whip, because we're probably gonna need both to clear out some places. But yeah, this place is really starting to come together. I was gonna do the whole train station on live stream first as well, but I don't know, something got into my head about being worried about coming up with a nice design. So yeah, I just did it whenever I felt like I had a good plan. But I did record it all for the video, so it's still a full let's build, speed build for people that wanna try and build it along or build them themselves somewhere. Yeah, what I'm thinking is building a post office, and my thinking is doing it right here on the corner of the main street, very close to the stairs to the train station, because I feel like that makes a lot of sense for the post office to be close to a lot of the integral connections to the outside. Let's take out the whip and let's see if there's like any bushes that were gonna be annoying if I start placing down my foundations, because from new experience the whip is actually really good clearing out locations where you want to build and make sure that nothing sticks through the foundations, except rocks, of course. Okay, there we go. I think that is a pretty solid base. Okay. No, I don't think we're gonna have to make this building too big. Probably. Well, let's try something nice. Let's see what kind of buildings we did before, so that we don't kind of do the exact same thing. Yeah, I guess we don't want to go for... I don't know. We'll see. It's a new part of the street anyway as well. Okay, let's see. I think we can bring it back that far. Oh, that's actually going to be really low on the main street. Wait, I might have to start building from wherever Main Street is going to be, because otherwise I might be building them a little bit too low. So let's say we bring it back about 4, maybe 5. Yeah, 5. That's already quite a decently sized building. Maybe we do 4 and then we do the porch in front, you know? Oh, this is the only one that doesn't fit. Well, gonna have to do it like this, I suppose. But then we better do that all the way along so it looks the same, at least on all sides. Otherwise it's gonna look weird. And then what I think I want to do is actually have like a little addition to this side here. So have like a little extra shape there, so that it's a little bit more interesting, a little bit more unique than some of the builds we've done so far. And then of course we're gonna have a porch there as well, so it's gonna stick out on the front like that, and it's gonna be the start of our continuation of the main street. And it does have a little square here, but I think that's totally fine. Probably gonna have some nice details in here as well. I think somewhere over here we're gonna add in the sheriff's office. I feel like that makes sense to have quite central as well, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But this is gonna be a little post office. So what I'm thinking is I'm actually gonna turn this inside out. I think we'll have like a little window going on here, and then the door to the side like that. Okay, let's see. So this... Yeah, so we have a little window and we have the doorway over there. That makes sense in my mind. Yeah, we're probably gonna add like a little overhang to the porch as well. Oh my god, there's a terror bird just running by very randomly. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. That's totally fine. That was a little bit weird. I was like, wait, how can he even attack me? Because he can't see me. Okay, so that's going to be the porch. I guess we'll do the little addition later so that we know a little bit more about what the whole build is going to look like. But at least there's going to have to be a place where we access that room. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll actually... Let's see, how high... Realistically, I think this building, this side building, we're not going to make that too high, so it's going to probably just be like that. I think it's nice to know at least the height of this, because then we know how high the main thing is going to be. Well, at this point... We might as well finish the wall part of this. Some windows there. Could be nice, because we can add in some glass windows. There we go. That's already a lot of the base is done. Adding in the little details to it. There we go. It's a nice, cozy little addition, I would say. Probably we can just extend this as well. Add in some nice, strong beams to the build. And I guess we might as well do that for the main building as well. Because, I mean, we know it's going to be at least that tall. Add in a little bit of details. Thinking the first layer of the build needs to be at least this high. All things considered. And I think that I actually only want to make the building this high. I don't think I want to make it a very big building. I think that's just going to be just about right. So I guess we don't actually need this quarter layer wall. We can just have normal walls. Or do we need the snap points maybe? Yeah, we could actually use the snap points, I think. And also we don't know what the front shape is going to be, I guess. Because we want to have a place to put down our signs and stuff as well. So I'm just thinking that I probably want the overhang, and maybe I just want to have something nice and easy like this. There we go. Just something like this. And then at least here on the side, we can make sure that you can easily leave it. And then here on the front, we might add in a nice little stair down. There we go. Not sure about what we'll do to the side. We might connect it to the porch of the next building as well. We'll see once we get there. For now, this is definitely plenty. And whilst we're at it, we might as well also add in the little details here to the window to make it actually look like a building instead of just a weird doorway that's high up. Okay, so I think that's gonna be quite nice. Now I think, yeah, this is definitely where the roof should start. Oh god, no, not just go down straight away. Oh, I guess I made it myself difficult again by making the building 3. Now, do I just have the roof like this, or do I add in a little overlap to the side building as well? I think that normally is a little bit nicer, right? Having a little bit of the overlap on the outside. We could even add in a little beam on the edge of the roof as well. Might be nice, might be nice. And then over here, yeah, we're definitely gonna need the structure at the back, because the front is gonna be different because we need the places for the sign. So I'm currently guessing that we're gonna at least have this, probably at least that as well, and then maybe this might be high enough. That would actually be pretty cool, cute little Western building. But then of course we need the back to be okay with that as well. So let's fill this in. I don't think there's any reason to add in any windows to the back. All we could do is have like a shady little back entrance. That could be cool. Like we could have a little extra porch here going on, just for like the staff of the post office to actually enter from. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be able to do it there, but yeah, that will be just. There we go. Very safe. Very safe. Yeah, that's probably for the best. There we go. Fill that in as well, and then we're gonna have at least a little edge above this to fill in. There we go. And then as for the shape of the roof, I guess we already know that at least we're gonna have these. And then we need to make sure that we finish this shape strong, so that we can easily get the right snap points, I guess. There we go. So yeah, this is where, if we don't do any overlaps, it would just look like this. Does this building need an overlap on the back? I usually do like that. So in that case, I would have to change this a little bit. There we go. That's all we need. Okay, if I do this, that should work. There we go. That lines up, so I'll have a little bit of an overlap on the back, just to make that whole thing work. I guess I need the wall here first before I can fill that in. For now, we're gonna also keep this wall completely blank, because I'm not sure yet whether it's gonna be standing on its own, or we're actually gonna connect it somewhere as well. There we go. So we're just copying whatever's on the other side because, yeah, I don't think we're gonna mirror that on any way. So we'll do that. I think I want to beam across the top as well. Been doing that for a lot of the buildings, and I kind of like the look of that, especially in the once we change everything to the frontier texture. I think it looks really good. We definitely need to raise all this. That needs to be higher, so it needs to be like this. Just so that it sticks out a little bit more from the actual design that we're making and not just, you know, by one. And now we should be able to snap in the roof again as well. There we go. We can continue, and we want to have the right snap point here as well. There we go. And then we can just do all this. Let's start changing it to the frontier skins so that we have a better understanding of how the design is actually looking so far. It's always interesting to see what you've actually been building. So we have the roof going on like that. We have the front of the building where we have a nice space to add in some clear signs about the post office. I guess we also want to make sure that these go up to the right heights. Actually, we probably just want to continue those all the way to the top. And then on the back, I think we've already done that pretty well. We'll see where we want to add in some extras, but I think we might want to do a line over there as well. Could be nice. Or do we want to have one here to kind of line the roof with? We can have both. We can easily have both. Yeah, again, on this side, I don't know if I might just build... Oh, I might connect the next building right to this. So for now, we're just going to keep this side really, really simple. Just in case we do. And if we don't, we can always add the extra details in later. Okay, let's start changing this all to the frontier skins just so that we get a better understanding on what we've exactly built here. There we go. These ones are going to be glass. There we go. Yeah, but you do that for a reason. The inside of the wall has a different texture, and if you're building a big town, you want to make sure that you have variation in the texture that you see on the outside. Because otherwise every building has the exact same building materials. Oh, we still need to add in a door here. That is something that we definitely need to add. Oh, geez, why are these all... Why is this one different? Why is this one not lined up the right way? What the heck? This one just chose violence. Okay, please. Thank God. It's like, why? Why do you want to be that way? Okay, well, it's slowly but surely starting to look like a proper frontier western building, but we do need to change a couple more things. But yeah, it's starting to look like the nice, cute little western house that I had in my head. So that is good. Got the little window design with the beams. There we go. That's coming together quite nicely, I think. Okay, we'll do it all the way again, all these ones as well, just quickly. And again, this wall might change in the future, depending on whether or not I'm actually gonna add in like a separate building or like a connected building to this on the side. Because there I did a couple buildings connected to each other and really helps build those trees, so might do that again. For now, we're just gonna keep that side very simple. I think that's definitely coming together. Like, let's change this to the glass windows. Really like those as well. Those little small ones. Definitely one of the cooler things we've gotten. I think those finally make the normal windows worth using again. Okay, there we go. We'll change it to normal textures as well. Okay, so yeah, this is of course the back we're not going to see that much from. Might want to have this to kind of indicate where this build starts, because we don't really see that because we don't have the foundations on here. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, we got a little post office going with a little side building for some storage or whatever. I think that's quite nice. And then we'd probably actually want to have a hitching post close by as well, I would say. Okay, let's see. There we go. We could even make it a little bit bigger. Have a little bit more of a hitching post. Let's see. Do I have... I am online by myself, so I can skip all weather. There we go, because then, you know, whoever's ever delivering the post is probably gonna also be by horse. If it's not going by train, it's going by horse, right? So makes sense to have a little bit of a hitching post. Is it too far from the building? It might be too far from the building. The question is, will it allow me closer to the building? Yeah, I think it did the same thing. I think that's the problem with using pillars. Otherwise, they want to attach to the building instead. So we'll keep it like this for now. I've seen that I think Aaron Longstaff is working on like a good Wild West decoration mod. So I might end up adding that in when it's released, because that seems like a lot of fun to be able to give more decorations to these buildings. So far, I'm only using, of course, the vanilla stuff, but it feels like that one is a good opportunity to bring the whole town to life even more. Yeah, I think that is a pretty decent start for the post office here. The back is a little bit boring as well. We might want to add in a little bit more windows, maybe. What actually could be cool. Wait, if we did that. Wait, can I remove these without? Oh yeah, they stay. Okay, this is going to be quite nice. I do need a bell tower somewhere, yeah. I am planning on building a church somewhere as well. I think we add a window like this. I mean, it's not going to have a lot of views. It's going to look to the cliff. But at least it's going to let some light into the inside, right? You know, it's going to at least have some light. I guess we still have some lost textures up here that we probably at least want to make sure that they look like wood. There we go. Yeah, we definitely need like a bell tower. No, this is not the church. This is the post office. The church I'm gonna eventually build right on this ledge, I think. So it's a little bit higher up, and you can see it from most of the town. I think that is going to be quite nice. Having it like up there on the layer where the train station is as well. so that we can see the tower basically from, well, you would see the tower probably from everywhere anyway, but it's really going to be like a nice viewpoint of the whole town, I think. All right, that's actually a pretty decent start, I would say, to the post office. It's a nice start. You can already see now a little bit of the town square taking place. That's on purpose. Like, I want to have like a proper town square here in the middle where you can appreciate all there is around you. So I think this is a nice enough opening on that side. And then, as I said, I'm probably going to add in like the sheriff's office somewhere over here. To be in the center of town as well, to keep an eye out on things and stuff. And then we're going to have a road, probably a road leading off to that way. And then the other road is going to continue over here so that you can access these stairs to the train. And it's going to just slowly lead out of town right here, down here, where the train tracks disappear as well. Yeah, we definitely need to start hanging up some signs. Both on the front bit, but probably also here, because we have a lot of those signs here as well. And they definitely help making the street come to life as soon as it is like a full street. Actually, I think we're going to do it here on the end, because, well, it's going to be the last or first building in this part of the street. So that's going to be nice. So we're going to need sign, because we're going to need the hanging sign, probably the normal signs as well. Let's get some drawing paper as well, if we're going to make like a custom sign up there. Okay, let's grab the hanging sign. Let's line it up nicely. That's about right, I'd say. So we'll add in some text. Post office. Now all the buildings kind of have boring names, like just literally what they are, but I think we should probably at some point give them some more creative names, or maybe add like a name to it, like I don't know, well, we can make this the Arkansas post office, just like we have the train station, the name that we got from the suggestions on one of the videos as well. Probably need like a funny name, like the Dancing Dodo Saloon or something, you know. Spice it up a little bit more, bring it more to life, because right now we're still pretty basic. Okay, so what I think I'll do is, if I can, I don't know if I can, I kind of want to have a beam up there as well. Wait, if I add these. It looks kind of weird. Can I snap them to the middle? That would have been great. But I guess can't do that with those. Hello there. Welcome in. Welcome in. So maybe not, because it's going to make it too beefy. All right, let's add in a nice post office sign up here. And for this, I am going to be using the Scribbles mod, which allows you basically to do like better signs. Right over there. And actually, I think, yeah, I need to do the custom cosmetics with the gun for sure. I think I can copy the settings from this one, which will probably make my life a little bit easier. Paste settings. Oh wait, now I need to I do need to still write the text, of course. Post office. Look at that. That's already pretty decent size, I think. Maybe slightly smaller. Probably like 3. Well, the that's a custom cosmetic. It's not enough. It's like it's not a mod. It's you have to install it yourself. The weapon mount that is official at least. There might be other mods as well that do the same. Okay, so this would be the sign. Then we could have a little name and etc. underneath it when we think of it. And then what I've been doing is adding these drawing papers, which I think is also new from the DLC. Let's see if we can actually reach. Yes, we can. There we go. And that's how we make a sign. And then I've been painting behind it just to make it a little bit darker. I don't have any colors on me right now, but I can do that later. I think that is a nice enough sign. And I probably will add like a name or something beneath it. Or maybe Arkansas. We can add another sign beneath it, maybe with Arkansas. Let's see what that would look like if we do that. I still really like this suggestion. Okay, and then I paste my... Oh, I can't paste it again. Well, I can show you what I've done then, I guess. So, if you use this mod, you have the Western font, which is really nice. And then you can also hide the sign so you don't see it anymore. You can just change the sizes if you want to. I'd say this is actually a pretty nice size for the name, for the place. And then add in some drawing paper behind it. And then usually I try to line it up with the letters. And then just go sideways and not move too much. There we go. That is a little custom-made sign. And then I would suggest if you keep the letters white to make the background a little bit darker. I think I used like a darkish red or brown for that one. Not quite sure exactly what. Yeah, but it is a custom cosmetic, right? So I think everyone needs to install that themselves to be able to see the content. Okay. Yeah, that's a good sign. I really like it that it's not like the same sign that we have everywhere, because that gets quite boring. But yeah, this is definitely a good little look. Yeah, I was hoping that by now they would have brought out the forced install for those, you know. Because then we can just enable that setting, and then, you know, if you use that, people can just have that being downloaded automatically. Okay, well, that is already a nice, good start. Well, there's definitely some plants here that still need to disappear, and rocks to make it actually a street, of course. But yeah, that is a good decent start, I would say. So looking at this, I'd say the saloon needs to be right about here. Or not the saloon, the sheriff's office. If I'm gonna be building that next. And I might be on the other side. I think there's like 2 or 3 buildings that we do next to this to complete the street. Let's at least line out where this street is gonna need to be continued, because that seems about a reasonable size. Okay. Okay, this can be a little bit of a bigger building. It's the sheriff's office after all, and that's gonna play a pretty big role. We're gonna attach some jails to it as well. It's gonna go downhill a little bit, which is the only annoying part of this. Okay, so what is that? That's just 4 deep and 4 So it's literally a square now. Yeah. Okay, so what if we make it like 7 deep? That seems like a reasonable distance. Also, before I start doing everything here, yeah, see, it's really annoying that for some reason when you attach the ceilings to the foundations, they are not aligned. Is that gonna be a problem? Can we make a separate room out of that? We probably can. But I don't know why they would think that is a good idea. If I'd add this to here. Yeah, it's different direction again. Like, why? Why do you do this? Okay, so yeah, let's add in at least the pillars here on the corners. Okay, I guess I'm not allowed doing that for some reason. There we go. Yeah, it's just, you would think that if you just connect it straight to foundation, like there's nothing else that I could have rotated it with, that it should just line up. But what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna make sure that whatever is gonna be on the inside, there's gonna be like a wall here to maybe go to like the back offices. So maybe this is like where you report your crime to. This is the a little, yeah, I'm way too small to work at the thing here. But something like that, I think. Solves the problem. Or maybe now this is here. What if I attach it to this? Yeah, it's gonna be fixed. Okay, well, let's do that then. Weird game. Oh god. There we go. So for some reason, now I've placed down the wall, it does align. There we go. Probably gonna turn this into like tables or something so that I can actually stand behind them because I'm tiny. Yeah, you would think the automatic way would be the way it just aligns, because there's nothing else. Like, I get it if you accidentally align it with the wrong block, but there's literally nothing there. Okay, so we got an interesting thing here, because we got the back addition being like floating, but we'll support that with the scaffolding structure because they look kind of cool as well. So might actually be a really nice opportunity to use that. Let's shape the building so that we know what the main building shape is gonna be. Okay, there we go. I think we need to spend some time clearing out all the things that are in my way, because there's like at least 2 trees just right into my building. There's a couple of rocks that are definitely going to clip into my front porch, etc, etc. There's a lot of stuff here. Hello there, Ellie. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks, Sebastian. That's great. That's great to hear. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely growing. We're growing at a steady pace, which I kind of don't mind, because at this rate, like, I'm steadily gaining new people instead of like going from like normal to crazy numbers or some reason. Which, I mean, I wouldn't say no, but I think it's nice to be able to enjoy the ride and adjust accordingly. Instead of, you know, imagine waking up and having like doubled or tripled. That would be that's crazy feelings right there, I think. Okay, let's get these trees out of my house as well. And there we have another one right there. Okay, and then it's my favorite new tool that I finally have embraced and not forgotten about after the first time I used it. It's the whip. It's actually really, really exciting because it's so good for clearing out stuff. I think for now that should be good. Okay. So let's just look at it. So that is where we've aligned our sheriff's office, which I think is a good placement because it's kind of has a new stop point for this square that we've created. And then we can probably have like the road going down here towards, you know, this area where I'm planning on building like the barns and stuff on the edge of the town. And then we kind of have the main street continuing a little bit this way, connecting up to the station and exiting town there on that side where the natural ramp is. This is going to be like the exit of the town, basically, where you leave the plateau, but you can still easily access it. I've bred up some equus at my desert base. Someday soon I'm gonna ride them all here to start my cowboy life. I'm gonna live in my town that I've been building. Okay, so if I do this, we now know. Now there's a pillar in between, and even that works. This game is crazy. This game is really crazy sometimes. Okay, well, I guess it's fine. It works. Also, we need some scaffolding. I don't think I had that yet. There we go. I like to flip them around so they make like these V shapes every time, just to add in the slightest amount of detail. There we go. Yeah, that feels supported. Yeah, that's definitely the easier way, because normally, yeah, I do have a little beam along the bottom of the building just to kind of show where the foundation part of the structure is. So we can't actually have the door in the middle because I did this, but that's fine. We'll pick a side. This is going to be where the door is. Okay, and I think for this, it makes sense to have like good accessibility. Yeah, I like the scaffolding a lot this way. Like, it feels like it's a bigger structure than just the one wall that normally every structure has, you know? Just gives that a little bit of extra size, I suppose. Okay, let's clear the skies, and let's just, for my health, do this as well. So we don't have to worry about it getting too dark at some point. Okay, it's definitely going to be a big build, but I feel like the sheriff office definitely deserves that. But we definitely need to think about little additions. I think I'm gonna clear these things away here as well. Because what I want to do, on one side, I want to have an extension to the building. I'm probably going to build that with some more stone structures to kind of indicate that it's like stronger, which is going to be the jails. And then I think on the other side, I actually want to try and build some gallows as well. Because, yeah, you know, punish them right here in the center. Okay, well, we're going to clear out a couple of these rocks. It's the only annoying thing. I wish that whip could do everything. I can just whip around. Probably these rocks as well, actually. There we go. We'll have to take out the trees as well. I feel less bad about taking away the trees because it's quite easy to place around new trees if we want to. Okay. So, I think on this side, we're gonna place the scaffolding or the gallows with scaffolding. So we do it like this. Is that a big enough gap? That might be too tight. Okay, I think we're gonna probably wanna build the platform with some proper scaffolding. That seems like a reasonable size. I don't think it needs to be too much bigger. I need to grab it again. There we go. Perfect. Do I need to have an edge to this platform? Maybe. Well, actually, maybe not, because I'm probably gonna have a railing. Okay. Let's see what kind of way. Wait, let's first, before I place everything down. Yeah, okay, that's the way I want it to be aligned. Yeah, the tree, the plant pots with trees and plants and stuff, it's really good. I added more to here as well for the train station to add in some greenery, and it's just so fun. And at least these palm trees, which are the smaller palm trees, but they are quite big, they work. I don't think this I think is just too big, but there's also a big cactus that you can at least pick up. So it's a bit of trial and error, just trying out which one do work and which ones don't. Okay, so we'll have the corners changed as well. So this is going to be a little platform. We'll probably have 2 gallows, I would say. So what I might do is switch 2 of them around. Wait, maybe I'll do symmetry. So will you... Oh, actually, we only need... If you want to, you know, save some effort, we only need those. Because that should give us the extra snap point. To be fair, I think the middle... Yeah, we could have just done this. I'm stupid. Okay, let's do that, because that will look better. I keep forgetting that you have snap points in the middle of ceilings. So yeah, we can just have... Is that too close? Yeah, that might be too close. So maybe we do it like this. On the ends. But that feels very close to the corner all of a sudden. So maybe I do need the half, the quarter things. Just so that I can do it a little bit more spaced out. Like I could do one here and one there. And that seems to be a nice distance. Okay. Then what we're gonna do it like this, and we're gonna attach a beam like that.
Hello there.
And then we're gonna do a thin beam. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so then what you do is we take out this, we change it to the sloped wall, I suppose, and then you add it in. Because it looks like it's supporting it, and now this is gonna be our rope. Not sure which one will look the most like a rope, which texture, but it is what it is. Is this gonna be the best rope? Maybe. And those are some gallows, I guess. Very friendly. Oh, and you could even add like the little chairs underneath that they have to stand on first before, you know, it happens. This has gotten a dark twist. They look very random, but we all know what happens there. Okay, so yeah, I think what we'll do is have a little extension here to the back, and there's just about enough space to do this. And then we can also do all this. Yeah. Well, you know, there's no room for outlaws in my little town. Okay, so we'll have one there, one there. Okay, now we can remove them again. Everything just to get some snap points. Some half pillars would be very much appreciated. That would save me years and years of my life. Real issue. All right, and then we can add in some railings to keep it organized. Nope, that's definitely not what I want. Okay, it's gonna be changed to Frontier. There we go. Well, there's a good thing that just down the street we got the Undertaker. He's about to start making money. He's about to start making a lot of money. Okay, well, let's make sure that we've changed those around as well. Wait. Did I not? Okay, I did it. And it's storming. Oh, nope. This one, please. Thank you. Oh, we got a first guest of the day. Yeah, this definitely works. This is definitely a nice way, I think, to add in a little bit of extra detail. You know? Yeah, we hear you. Just adds a little bit of extra detail to the street. Hello there. Welcome in. And especially once, of course, the sheriff's office next to it is done. It's going to be nice. So this is going to be a street. And now it's going to be a very, very interesting street to pass through. You know? It gives a clear sign. If you steal from the bank, this is where you end up. Right at the gallows. Okay, that's good. That's a good addition. There we go. Again, on this side, we're probably not going to build anything yet because I might want to extend it. Oh no, wait, for this building, actually, first we're going to build like a jail house next to this anyway. Because we need places to store all our bandits and whatever. Okay, let's change these textures that we've placed down for now. At least to Frontier, because, you know, they look so much better. Thank you. I do my best. Yeah, this town has been a very interesting change because normally in ARK, I mean, I've always been building cool bases, but it's always very much been with the mindset of Still ARK, you know, still building cool bases. You know. And now this is like, I'm just building a cool town with all the things that we now have available to us. Like we have a lot of cool things around. Okay. So this is already a pretty big building. We have the gallows edition, which is quite nice. I think on this side, I want to have like a jail, basically. Doesn't have to be too crazy big, because what we could always do is build like a bigger jail somewhere a little bit outside of the city. But definitely needs to be a jail. That is for sure. Not sure how far we could get with foundations. So maybe we should just all make it out of ceilings right away to make it easier. Yeah, we need a jailhouse for sure. We have a train as well, yeah. I have one. The first one here is the one that I'm building in survival, so it's not quite done. But you can see like it has the industrial forge. It has like a bigger dino box. This is going to be where the generator is. But I have made one here on stream as well. It's one of the streams. There's a video about it if you want to save some time. So we got like a dino one. We got I think this is the sleeping quarters. We got like a chill out place with the poker table, some storage, and then just a coal cart here, and a whole train station, which is the latest edition. Yeah, jailhouse. A jailhouse is what we're gonna. Well, we're gonna have a small one attached, but we could have like a bigger one somewhere else, because I can't imagine like having like the main big jail here. That would make little sense in my opinion in a town. But they would definitely have a small one. So what if we connect it right there, so that they have one entrance for like bringing the thieves and whatever, and one entrance which is more for the staff to go back to their place. Although I guess one entrance would be a lot safer, so maybe we just make one. Right, we'll extend it like that big. Yeah, that's probably good. Let's actually check the textures. They are still aligned. It's a miracle. we actually still in the same alignment. Now this is where I want to start using a little bit of stone. It's been a while since I've used any other materials, but I think it's time on this build, because I feel like it makes a lot of sense for this to be a little bit more reinforced, you know. It's got to be safe, this one. Bye-bye. Thank you for the subscription, and hope to see you around. There we go, I guess, because we want to make sure that this is strong. So we're going to make like a strong stone support out of this. There we go. So that's going to be the cell block. Gonna have 4 little jails here, I think. I have a tutorial for the saloon. I have streamed most of these buildings as well. Not all of them, but most. But the saloon is like a full step-by-step tutorial for at least. I'm still debating on how to do this, because obviously there's no way I can do one for every building. That would take me a long-ass time. So that's why I try to stream most of these building sessions that I do here. Yeah, there's a couple of old streams where I'm working on the Western Town to see some. I just posted a video of me building the station, and I have a full tutorial on the saloon. We also build it on stream, so you can pick whatever you want, but of course the tutorial is a little bit more compacted than a full stream. Yeah, the town will get very, very big. So if I have to make like a tutorial for every building, that would be probably even more than a full-time job at that point. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we can have some windows because we can have the jail bars, I think, in the windows. Oh, I need foundation support? That's interesting. Well, we can definitely get some foundation support, I would say. It should do the trick, right? There we go. That's a nice start. Hello there, Jonas. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so we have this stone. Now, unfortunately, there's no way to have like bars between the jail cells, because I think you can only use the texture on doors and stuff. So in that case, we're just gonna have to separate them by normal walls. This is always annoying because you have to pick one that has a double side like this. Let's see, is there anyone else online? No, there isn't, so I can still just change the weather without disrupting any phoenix hunting. Okay, yeah, so we'll have like 4 little cell blocks, I think. Do I make them just a 1x1 cell? I think so, maybe. I don't know. Should I make them 1x1s, or should I add like a second wall? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think honestly the 1x1s, because I mean, they don't deserve the space, right? That's tiny though. I'm gonna just have a bed. That's it. It's gonna just be a bed. And a stool. Maybe. Swivel. Yeah, I think that might be it. Alright, let's take... Yeah. Well, we don't have a... Oh, well, we have the little pot. We don't have a bucket, but we have the pot. Guess we could add that in. Yeah, that would be a nice nod. Yeah, these are cool. I wish we could use that skin on the wall. Imagine this wall being like just bars. That would be really nice as well. Oh, you am Flay. Oh, that's cool. Well, welcome back. Let's add in a bed. And then I think it's called like a... Yeah, the vessel. Yeah, yeah, exactly. They don't deserve anything more than this. Okay, so... We give them like a bed. I'm creating so many spawn points in this town, by the way. There's the coffins for the Undertaker first, and now this. Okay, well that's a good start. They all have a bed. So this will be their little toilet. Do I leave it at the head, or No, we're gonna leave it right there. There we go. That's the toilet. There we go. 4 little cells. Obviously we're gonna still have to finish this build. What I'm thinking is we do... It's gonna be quite high if I do it like this. Like it would end up being this high. That's a lot of room. Unless I flatten it off to the top. But that also means that the main build has to be at least 4 high. That seems a little bit excessive. I wish we had less steep slope walls, because if I do ramps, I could use ramps, but yeah, it wouldn't connect. There's no way to wall that off. Or I could do this. I guess we can do that. That might be the best solution. Let's grab the walls again. And we fill this in. I think the next map they've now said it's going to be June 3rd. But always wait until it gets there. Okay, I think this works. I think this works. So that will be beams connecting to the main build. For this side addition, I think... I think I would like a little bit of an overhang here on the side. Just to have that slight amount of extra detail. You know, so I'm just going to create my extra snap point here. I think these dark wooden beams with the stone are actually going to match quite nicely. You know, create a very nice contrast. Okay, so we have the roof going on like this. I so wish that I could remove that at the end. But I'm pretty sure that if I remove it... Oh yeah, an outhouse. Well, to be fair, we can try and build an outhouse, but I feel like that wouldn't be in the middle of the town. Maybe if we're working on like the farm area just outside. Okay, so we changed this skin as well. Let's see. I kind of want to add a little bit more detail to this build, because it still feels a little bit basic. So maybe the little edge that we created for this, we can actually turn into a little detail connecting back to the building. You know, like so, creating a little bit of extra shape. Kinda want to make sure that we have maybe a beam here as well. maybe we continue this beam as well. There we go. Yeah, I think that works. I think that definitely adds a little bit to the design. Of course, let's see it with the right textures. Yeah, that helps. Adding the little bit of shape that we can to the build. Kind of wish we could have the little window in there. I guess for here, yeah, your English is fine. I guess for here we just continue the shape, so they get a little extra space in their cells. It's just, you know, above them. Have a little bit of a higher ceiling. There we go. Okay. Do I add another window in there? For some reason I want to add a window there. Well, let's see. Adding this in could be a nice touch, I think. And probably also here on the edge. Makes it look a little bit more of a proper supported structure. The double doors with a cage. Yeah, but then we can't really do the interior. Because now I need to change these to always open to the outside. Because now we actually have like a proper like little jail interior. But we could definitely add some extra cages maybe somewhere as well. If it's a busy day, you know. Busy day, we have some extra cages out and about. Because we still have some room here in the jail as well on this side. Because if we just build in the structure a little bit, this is going to be where the main structure is. So we still have at least a little space. You know, to get in. So that would be the entrance to the jails. I think that could be a double door. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice addition. So yeah, what do we have here, you know? This is what they can see. So I guess this is where a little guard post would be nice, you know, a little station for the whoever is on duty to chill and check out on them. So probably it's going to be like a fancy little sitting corner, you know, quite nice inside there. Or maybe just some bench. Yeah, I guess you could also have some benches, but I guess like it's not like the jail. The people that are going to jail are going to be sitting here most of the time. It's just going to be a guard. All right, we'll keep that for now because I'm actually not planning on not doing too much decorating around town. Yeah, the saloon chair, something like that, because There's gonna be a Wild West decoration mod dropping soon, so I think I'm gonna hold out on most decoration. But I guess we can at least add a little chair for now, like the little guard, whoever is assigned to keep on duty. I think we'll add it right here. He's keeping guard duty. I have to tame like a direwolf as well as like the little guard dog. And bring it in here. Yeah, I don't think. Maybe we can have the hairstyle table It's like a little administration table. You know, just ignore the scissors. But this is where they, you know, make sure that the paperwork is all correct. That's gonna be it for now. Well, I guess we could do some lamps. And then, of course, we're gonna add them to this side. Oh no, maybe we do add them here actually. You know, just a little light. Hello there. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely like them as well. They are a friendly addition to the town. And now we've got the jail cell as well here. It's going the right way with this town. Okay, now we need to start worrying about the main building here. So we're definitely going to want to have double doors here. That is for sure. Then I think I'm gonna want like a nice window on that side. And I guess we can have a smaller one on this side. Just to have something there as well. There we go. Okay, we'll add another layer to this. Just to create an extra snap point and to make this first floor too high as well. I think that's a reasonable size. I think I'm gonna add in a little bit extra supports around the door. There we go. Yeah, so this is going to be a little window. I think we're going to just have normal doors here. No jail doors on the front of the sheriff's office. There we go. Change all the textures to actually properly see what they look like. And what I actually really like to do is add a little beam above these windows just to look like a little bit of a detail, like basically the same thing as you have above this little window, but then on a bigger scale. We could also add one underneath as well if we kind of want to mirror what happens with the smaller window. You know, we add a little bit more structure to it. I think that's actually quite nice. I think so far I've mostly just done it at the top. Yeah, if you see over there. But I think it might actually make a lot of sense to do it both ways. And actually a quite nice front of the building. And I think then what I'm going to do is create some shade on the front porch here. And we're going to add in some pillars, of course. Because we're going to, you know, we're going to want a nice looking front porch. There we go. Can I not do this? How is it possible to do it on the other side, but not here? It's just above, isn't it? Well, I guess no safety. There we go. I guess there's no way that we're going to connect the next building to the same porch. So we can just do whatever we want here. Do we want to extend the porch? Maybe. I don't know what would be here. We could extend it a little bit. There we go. I think that is a pretty nice spot. Yeah, like so. Because I think what we could do, we could have like a 2 cages or something, you know. two cages here for when they are just arriving. So a little extension here to the porch. Probably need to take out that rock as well. Okay, let's change these textures. Like so. Yeah, it's always really nice when you finally go around updating all the textures and, you know, the real frontier house that you were working on starts coming together. Yeah, that's quite nice. I might even, as extra support, add these in. No, actually, no, I won't, because then my beautiful window design is hidden. So it's just going to be like this. And then here, I'm going to look at this tree very closely. You know, we could just have a little bit detail here with two cages for maybe just freshly arrived bandits, you know. We'll just have two cages over there as a little bit of a detail. And I like this little corner as well, you know. It adds a little bit of interest, because usually it's mostly just front porches everywhere and nothing strange going on. That just adds a little bit of extra detail there. Okay, that does mean that these are, yeah, most likely just going to be closed wall, because who wants to look at the cages that are there in the bag? As well as this one, to be honest, because same, it's just looking at the wall there. Okay, so that's coming together quite nicely, I would say. I think we're gonna just do a little divider for the first layer of the build. There we go. Okay, we already have those pillars there. And we have another heat wave. But we can still skip it, so we don't have to look at the weird orange look and the wiggly lines all the time. Okay, that's a pretty good start, I think, for the building. But now we want to add in another layer. So that's going to be one window. I think we're just going to do two windows here. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this is how I make my custom windows. Just by connecting the thin pillars and beams like so. And then we add in like the tall doorway. Like so. And we have some nice looking windows. And now I guess the new thing is that we also do this above and below to add in the extra detail. And I think that might actually really make for a nice front of this build, because I'm guessing that this is going to be have like offices and stuff, you know, on the second floor. Yeah, I think that's probably good. We could even add in an extra divider there. Yeah, and then I actually want to do this. And then this, of course, is going to be where the big sheriff sign is going to be. And then I guess I just need to figure out like what the actual design is going to be. Yeah, we're definitely going to add in some hanging signs as well. We could add it above the entrance. I usually stick it out a little bit so that when you're walking down the street you can see. But yeah, we can definitely change it up a little bit. Okay, let's see, how big does this need to be? Maybe this is all there needs to be. Definitely not. Okay, we're actually gonna go for a little custom thing. We're gonna do this. Yeah, I'm using scribbles now as well. I tried it and I was instantly sold. The Western font mostly is just amazing to have. Okay, what I kind of want to do is I want to kind of have like a nice little end to this building. Something different. I see that could work. Why does it never allow me to... I guess this works. I wish I had diagonal beams as well to kind of finish that shape. I think that works though. You know, let's update the skins, of course, because that always changes the look a little bit. Yeah, railings sometimes, but they stick out a lot. I just want to kind of like add a little accent to the texture that we have there. Let's see what it looks like when we fully update the textures. Oh, wait. We forgot about one. Oh, you mean into them? I mean, we could try if it still allows me to give it texture. It does. It doesn't change a lot, but you know, we'll just keep it there. Yeah, I mean, they added thin beams, so I am still hopeful that they might at some point add in diagonal ones as well. You know, there's hope. There's hope. They are still adding stuff, you know. Okay, but I think I like this as a building design. Like, it's a nice front of the building. That is for sure, and that is very important as well, because it's one of the more important buildings from this town. Let's add in the sign. Okay, so we kind of want to make sure that's going right there in the middle, and then I want to copy the settings here, and then I want to paste, and then we're going to add in sheriff, and then ooh, look at that, look at that. That is quite nice. Not gonna lie, that instantly makes me very happy. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do this in one go, no. So that's gonna be tricky. Okay, so I want to make sure that I don't go up or down, so I can inline this. So basically we do the shape like this. How much do I have on that side? Not too much. Yeah, and then I'll have to paint it, of course, to be a little bit darker. But that's going to be a nice sign. And then we definitely also want to have the hanging sign, though. So maybe we add it over here. And maybe we add two, actually, because we can have like one saying like sheriff's office, and the other one can say like jail. Come on. Okay. There we go. Make it a little bit bigger. The sheriff's office. And then jailhouse or something. There we go. Two little signs there. The dirt color. Yeah, I have been playing around with color, mostly like actual colors, but I can do that. I just don't have the colors on me right now. Guess I could spawn them in. I think I know the command by heart. Okay, well, that means that we are actually pretty close to finishing this build, because most of these buildings, usually the hardest part is designing a nice front. I guess here I also kind of want to make sure that the back of the building looks quite nice, because most likely there's going to be another street down here, and I think this building would face that street as well. So maybe what we do is we have like a little back entrance for whoever works here. And it rains, of course it rains. I feel like there's always weather going on. Like it's never just relaxed. But I guess at least the rain normally is quite welcome here. Okay, there we go. Little design. Let's make it nice and sunny though, because that's just less annoying to look at. Okay, I think that's probably going to be fine, because reasonably most people are going to only enter from Main Street. This is just a work entrance. It does give like extra little nice shape to the build. Yeah, the question is though, I don't think we're gonna do the same design on the back, so I think we might do something similar like here, where we have like a normal nice roof design on the back instead of the like very nice front of the building. What we could do here though is add a nice little window shape like this. Adding that in is gonna be a door there actually. So I don't think we actually need any of these anymore. Unless, of course, we want to do the same thing we did on the front. Why not? You know, have a little window in there. There we go. Perfect. Okay, well, let's make sure we think about how this is gonna align. Because if I... Oof. It might actually align like this, you know? That could work. Because then you would still have the entire second floor normally. Okay, let's see what that looks like from the front. I think it's probably going to be fine because you're just going to see... Well, you're actually not really going to notice the difference. No, not even from an angle. Like, only here you can see. I think that's going to be fine, yeah. Whoa, hello there. Thanks for becoming a member and enjoy your early access to every video. Right now, I think already the pyramid tutorial is up to watch. So you can build a nice base. And for every video I schedule, you get that. Thank you very much. And of course, you also have some custom emojis in chat or in comments. And if you join the Discord, you have a custom rank and some private channels. Okay, let's do window design. I think we're getting quite good at that now. A balcony at the back. That could be interesting. I think you mean like an integrated one, right? Nothing sticking out. Let's consider that as a possibility. So maybe we do... Yeah, that could be worth trying, because that would definitely make it for... have a more interesting shape. That's for sure. I think it's worth giving a try. Oh god, now I'm going to be worried about which way these are going to be facing. That seems to be the right way. Okay. So let's see. Can I still do these windows? Because I do kind of like having them here. Okay. I think we can do that. Probably I just get rid of them here. There we go. Yeah, this could definitely help set this apart a little bit. Come on, please. Thank you. Ooh, we already had the support there. That's good. Yeah, I think this can definitely work. Because it will slowly come together once we finished more of this shape and we change the look. But so far, I definitely think it could work. Oh, actually, I think I might know something that we could try on this side. Okay, I think first we're gonna want to have to do this. think this might actually work out, but I kind of need it to be like this instead. Yes. That works. And then we have these going up, I think. Oh, I could even have those. That's quite nice, because then at least they go all the way to the top. That is quite nice. We could still have these as well that we normally have across the windows. And to be honest, at that point, we might as well add this one in. I have a vision. I see it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I think this is definitely gonna work. All I need now is... I need a way to have the little overhang on here. So I guess what we have to do is... Well, we could just have it like that in the corner, but probably... Oh, I'm just gonna do this, so it makes more sense once we do the interior eventually. Go. Yeah, structure limit might be might be something that we're gonna approach with this place, to be honest. Don't spoil my whole idea, Dave. Don't spoil my whole idea. That's the dream. That's the whole plan. It's gonna all come together. Oh my god, there's another heat wave. Oh wait, I need to make sure that I'm not selecting any building things when I do this, because I think that is why sometimes my hotbar disappears. Okay, there we go. We'll have this little addition, and I think now we can start updating some textures, because we should have everything placed now to transform this and see what we have created on the back. But I think it's actually going to be quite nice. If it's like it was in my mind, it's going to be quite nice. There we go. That is looking good. There we go. Actually, let's also fill that in. Actually, not that. So that we do not forget. Okay, well, there's a lot of structures in here. That is definitely for sure. These need to be normal. The balcony. Yeah, I think the balcony is going to be a nice addition here as well. Just to have something completely different. Oh yeah, we actually have a couple of phoenixes already. It's really cool. Some really good colors as well. It's definitely a fun activity to do here on Scorched in the heat waves. Chasing them, trying to get all the different colors. Okay, so now we change to glass. Actually, should also add in this one. Now we can change it to glass, and now we get the beautiful window that ends in a circle in the little curve at the top. I love doing those windows. That's the best addition. That is definitely the best. Having the window in the sloped wall is amazing. And this definitely helps turning this side of the building into something quite nice, quite unique. Something different than we've seen. That is very, very nice. And it just lines up perfect. Yeah, I really like having these big windows and then ending them in the curve. I think that is one of the nicest things to do with those sloped windows. Oh, yeah. Well, I feel... Go ahead, Sebastian. Like, I love the building. And especially with these new additions. It's just been too good. Let's see. How long have we been going? Oh, yeah. Time's flying, actually. We won't be going on for too much longer, but maybe we can at least try to finish this this sheriff's build. Shouldn't be too much work. As I said, I'm not going to do too much of the decorating yet. I'm kind of waiting around to see if the Western decoration mod comes out soon enough to add a lot of the details. But I think we've definitely put a quite nice build together already so far, the sheriff. To be honest, I had like a reference picture from like I think it's like a Lego set to kind of, you know, base it on. And that was a lot smaller than this, but this definitely fits into the town nicely. Adds in a nice big building that works really, really well here. Okay, let's finish these sides. I think, honestly, we're gonna not make them too complicated. I think we're gonna do this. Then I think we're gonna add in a window. And oh yes, it aligns perfectly like it should. This was the best decision. It works exactly the way it was meant to. There we go. Oh god, I placed the pillar somewhere. Well, I've lost my pillar. Oh, it might be in here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. An entertainment building. Yeah, well, we might have to do that once we get to like the little back alleys or something like that, you know. Not sure how I would name that video because I'm pretty sure YouTube wouldn't be too happy about it. But maybe. We'll see how big I can make the town before I run out of the ability to build. I don't know what the limit is on my server. That's good. Because it will add a little bit of light in from the side. But there's not much to see, of course, because it's mostly the roof of the jailhouse we have next to it. And this is going to, of course, be for the second floor. Yeah, I kind of hate the fact that you can only have chimneys with the fireplace. Because for once, the fireplace also really looks out of place here in Scorched, of course. And it often doesn't even reach completely to the outside. I know the Western Deco mod that Aaron Longstaff is working on is going to have some chimneys to add. So I really hope he manages to publish that soon, because that's going to be great for towns like this. Okay, so now we have this side of the building. I think, honestly, I don't think I'm going to add too many windows here, because it is a police station or a sheriff's thing after all. So I think maybe here, one lovely little window to enjoy their work on the gallows. There we go. Actually, we need to add those in here as well. Okay, so that is one one side done, and then we have 4 more. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is having normal walls like that, and then maybe here in the middle we can add another. Yeah, that feels pretty reasonable. Yeah, we've been talking a lot about it for my community server. I haven't really seen the stuff that he's adding, all of it, but I've heard there's some really good things in there, so I'm definitely gonna add that to finish my city. Normally I don't really use mods to build, not yet anyway, but I think those decor things are just gonna bring this whole place to the next level, so I owe it to this town to do it. Okay, I think that is a nice layer here on this side to enjoy the gallows. It's a nice division for the walls. There we go. There we go. That's good. And I think the next layer we're just gonna copy what we did on the other side, to be honest. So it just lines up. I think that's probably the best thing to do. These are rotated. We don't want that. There we go. Perfect. And we change all the skins again. Oh, did I change a roof piece back? I think I did. There we go. Alrighty. I honestly think that is quite a nice building. So we got the nice front. I really love the front, the way that turned out. We've got the gallows here to the side, which is definitely a nice little detail here as well. Then the back of the building, actually also quite nice. So definitely good enough to be aligned to a street, which is kind of nice. That means that we don't have to go for a double layer. Got the jailhouse here on the side of the sheriff's office. Yeah, that's come together quite nicely. Really happy with that result. That is quite the nice building. And then, of course, also, I almost forgot about it already, but we also made the post office today. It's a smaller build, but also a nice design, I think, with the little side building, the hitching posts right in front of the train station as well. So very good location. And basically the start of our next part of Main Street, because of course we had that part. Now this part can start as well. And yeah, that's gonna bring the town together quite nicely, because we need to basically go until about here. This is where I want to end the street, connected up to the other entrances for the train station. Probably have like a stables or something here on the edge. I think we're definitely getting there. It's a fun project. And then I might have a few more buildings down the back, and then on this platform, like right about here probably, I'm gonna add in like a barn and a little bit more like farm type stuff to really complete it all. But yeah, if you look at it from like its completion, like the whole town, It's definitely, you can definitely start calling this a town now. Like, it's definitely big enough where it's a proper town already. Of course, still much more work to do, but definitely very happy with everything that we've got going on so far. Yeah, this has been another really good addition, and always thank you so much for the feedback and suggestions. That's the best things about doing some of these designs during live streams. Getting the instant feedback. Thank you, Bradley. Thank you. I would assume that there was some kind of school. Might be a good building to add as well. Yeah, really happy with this. Just need to paint the back of this, the drawing paper, so it's a little bit darker. It stands out a little bit more. But yeah, that's turned out quite nicely. And I like the position because this is the stair where you come down from the train station. So this is basically the first build you see. That is quite nice. So yeah, let's do a quick little tour of the town that we have so far. Is there some kind of weather event going on? Because it feels like it's like darker than it should be. I guess there was, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so we've got the whole little town here. So yeah, we got the first houses here where you enter the town basically between these rocks, a little stable, some normal houses, the Undertaker. I need to update these signs now because after having the Scribbles mod, these yeah, it doesn't look good having all the same things. We have a lot of detail here as well. Yeah, the structure limit might be coming for me soon. But yeah, we got some a lot of detail here, a lot of structures. The hotel, the general store, the gun shop, the bank. Then we come to the town square basically, where we have the saloon. Now the newly built sheriff and the gallows, the jailhouse, and the post office, as well as the train station on top, of course, which should be right. Ooh, there's a T-Rex. Thank you so much, Dave. Thank you so much for the support. It means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. We got the train station here as well, and yeah, that's another project that I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Really feels nice and alive with all the little details everywhere. Of course, the trains in there. Seeing the trains both. That's why I brought my survival train over as well. Just too excited not having them both around. And actually, the warehouse here, I really like that building. That could definitely just work as a train station on its own. But yeah, for me, it is the warehouse side of the train. But yeah, the town is growing, and it's definitely slowly but surely becoming a proper town. Which I can't wait to see the result, and hopefully we don't get we don't run into the structure limit just yet, because that would definitely be annoying. But I guess I could always change the server settings, because I mean, yeah, it's my own design. Yeah, it was a little bit of a challenge. At first I was going to do it live, but I just had such a struggle of getting it started that I was like, okay, let me just do this. I still recorded it all, but I just needed to, you know, have the freedom to try out a little bit more things and not focus on two things at once. When you're streaming, you're always also focusing on the stream, of course. But yeah, it definitely turned out very, very nice. And I really like the balance of having big buildings on both sides of the track. Like, feels really complete that way. So yeah, this is the town so far, but probably will be continuing it more and more over the next coming streams and weeks. I still have basically until the end of May before I go on a little trip for 3 weeks. So until then, I will be working on this and trying to get it done before I leave, or at least make sure that it's a nice size. Also, of course, we'll be doing some of the other different builds, like the pyramid we did just this week, which has been doing really, really well. The tutorial for that will be out tomorrow normally, or now for members. And then I might do some more. I might do another modern slash tech based build that I did on the island, but then here for Scorched. You know, just to have some variation in things I'm designing and building, because obviously always building the same style sometimes limits your creativity and inspiration, but we definitely had no limits today, because this might be my new favorite build here in the town. The sheriff's office definitely looks really, really cool out here on the frontier. But anyway, I think that is about it for today, for this stream. I think that was a good session. Definitely some nice additions to the town here with the post office, with the sheriff. Yeah, it's coming together nicely. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave the like, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you around in the next video or the next stream. And if you want to join my community server, feel free to join the Discord. All the information is over there. You can also just join the Discord, of course, to hang out, to show your builds, whatever you're working on, and share some cool screenshots over there. But yeah, thank you so much for joining today, and hopefully I'll see you around in the next live stream. Goodbye.